belt fastens like this and unfastens like this. An invaluable lesson there for any of you who have never been in a car. In the very unlikely event of an emergency landing, your inflatable safety jacket is under your seat, and that is precisely where I recommend it stay, given that the largest body of water between here and Luton is an open-air swimming pool in Devonshire. Finally, please keep your mobile phone switched off for the duration of the flight. Obviously, they have no effect whatsoever on our navigational equipment, or we wouldn't let you have them, but they drive me up the wall. Thank you, and enjoy your flight.
Cabin Pressure by John Finnemore, starring Stephanie Cole as Carolyn, Roger Allam as Douglas, Benedict Cumberbatch as Martin, and John Finnemore as Arthur. This week, Boston.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. I am just here drinking my coffee after listening to the Boston episode of Cabin Pressure. So, poor Martin. He just wants people to respect him as captain. Poor guy. And then, what defeats him? That's right, the nose clippers. Yep. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying listening to Cabin Pressure along with us. It's so much fun. So what's on the agenda for today? We got church this morning, and then tonight we have a special group coming over from Seattle called Taproot, and they are actually something that came out of Seattle Pacific University where Dammy's attending, and my understanding is a couple of the kids for their senior project created Taproot, and it's just become this mainstay in Seattle. So they're coming over, as is tradition, to do a Christmas production for us tonight at church, preceded by a dessert. Dessert reception, I think is what they call it. So I'm gonna drink my coffee, get ready to go to church. I'm gonna wear my new sweater. I'm so excited. And I hope y'all are having a great morning already. Talk to you later. Bye.
Pinky, what are you doing? Are you supposed to be on the table? Who put you on that table? Did Bubba put you on there? What are we gonna do?
She wouldn't get off.
What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get in here? We need to get in here.
You want down? Here we go.
Down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Pinky. Hi, baby.
Yes, when we exited the cave, my camel was gone.
No!
Yes! He was nowhere to be found.
Oh, well, he must have been spooked by the spirit of the great prophet, broken his reins, and fled.
Yes, that is exactly what the blind man said. How did you know?
Lucky guess.
Happens all the time in these parts.
Alas, all my possessions were on that camel.
All?
Yes, the poor blind man felt so sorry for me. He said that I did not have to pay him for him showing me the bones if I did not want to.
Was your money gone as well?
No, I keep my money right here. I paid the blind man, of course.
Of course.
And now you have to catch up to your friends without a camel.
Oh, it is worse than that.
Worse? How so?
I do not know exactly where they are going.
You've come out here without knowing where this king was to be born?
Well, my 3 friends said to follow the stars, that the stars would show the way. But when I look up, I cannot decide which star.
All right, we're back here with day 3, I think, of the first week of the 31 Days of Christmas with Java Pearl Designs. Again, this week through the 7th of December, you're saving 25% on all of our shawls, wraps, cowls, hats, and mitts with that coupon code right there, 31 days. If you go to javapearldesigns.com and click on the image, it'll take you to this page where, if you scroll down, every pattern that qualifies for the sale is listed. So all you have to do is click in and put your code in. So I want to highlight some more of the patterns today. So first up, let's talk about the coffee date shawl, which, funnily enough, this was not I had no intention of designing a shawl for the first physical book that I did, Coffee with CC, but this just happened, and I love it. There's me wearing it. There is the picture I'm looking for where Dammy is holding it out. So it is a rather large shawl because you can just keep going till you run out of yarn. So this was knit with Rainbow Heirloom Lush Light, which is a fingering weight yarn on US 2.5 3 millimeter needles. And you need 3 skeins of colors, 3 skeins, each one a separate colorway. And I've seen it done with like one of them being a variegated and the others being like solids or tonals or semi-solids. But I recommend, as I say there in the yarn notes, I would recommend that if you use variegated, you do no more than one variegated, just because it'll muddy the shawl up. So that one was in my very first book, Coffee with CC, a 7-pattern caffeine-inspired knitting collection, and I love it. It's so yummy, fabulous to wear. Next up is the flat white wrap, which came from our Coffee with CC and Dammy 2, another 7-pattern caffeine-inspired knitting collection. So this is a really large wrap. This picture will let you see it closer up, some of the design. So this one is knit out of Little Yellow Ute Crafts Soprano Shawl, which is a fingering weight on US 3's 3.25 mil needles. And these were, this is a light fingering. So as you can see over there on the right, 100 grams was 547 yards. So we used 2 skeins of that. And flat white, it might have come over here to the US now, but a flat white is very, very popular in the UK, and it's created by pouring steamed milk over an espresso, and because of how they pour it, a leaf-like design is created, as you can see in this photo here. And so that was my inspiration for the design. You can modify it to be a wider or skinnier wrap, a skinnier scarf, or a cowl. And there again are your techniques of what you need to be comfortable with to knit it. So that is the flat white wrap. And the last one I'm going to highlight today, actually, see, and I didn't even plan this, but I'm showing you a pattern from each of our 3 physical books. So this is the I Believe in Pink hat. So there are actually 2 versions of it. There is this original, the first one that I came up with was, it's stacked, I Believe is on one stripe and In Pink is on the second stripe. But then I also did a version, actually this may have been the first version, where it says I Believe in Pink all the way around on only one stripe. And it's got epic pom-poms on it because you need pom-poms on a hat that says I Believe in Pink. So there's Dammy and I wearing them. You could do it as a beanie or more as a slouchy pattern. So there's several different pictures of it. As I said, this was in our Tickled Pink book, and this was done with Neighborhood Fiber Co. rustic fingering gradients and a undyed skein. On US 2's 2.75 and US 3's 3.25 mil, it comes in one size only, and this was designed inspired by Audrey Hepburn's quote, I Believe in Pink. So here again are your techniques that you need to do, and there's some really detailed yarn notes here that tells you exactly what you need yarn colorway wise to make that work. So those are the 3 featured patterns for today: the I Believe in Pink hat, the flat white wrap, and the coffee date shawl. There you go. So again, go to javapearldesigns.com and scroll down and you will find all the patterns that are available in the sale. And I will highlight some more of them tomorrow for you.
What is it, Pinky? Did Mama get a pink Christmas tree? Look. You did a pink Christmas tree? Okay, bye-bye.